Guys, if you like what you see, stick around for a great turkey hunt.
Okay guys, so what you're going to see now on my video is a lot of voiceover due to the fact that my GoPro microphone did not record. I have the video micro by Rode and it didn't record, so I did a lot of voiceover. Now, one thing you're going to see me do that you may not, somebody's probably going to call me out and maybe they won't, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I had to hold the gun barrel to because I didn't want to take the camera off the gun, so, or the GoPro rather. So what I did is I held the barrel, I took the bullet out. I have a single shot, and although you cannot see the bullet out of the gun, believe me, it is out of the gun, because I would never purposely point a gun at me or anybody else. So from this point on, you know, you may see the barrel in my face or on the side of my face, and just know that it is completely safe. It's not, doesn't have a bullet in it, and just letting you know. Also, just let you know that the video is time-stamped. If you look down in the description, if you don't want to watch the whole entire video because it is lengthy, I have time-stamps on there to tell you where certain things are in the video, and like the turkey coming up, like the shot, and so on and so forth. So if you don't want to watch the whole video, I don't blame you. You can just scroll right on down, see what the time is that you want to watch, and then go from there, guys. Enjoy.
All right, good morning. Today is my first day of spring gobbler season. Now, obviously, you can see here that the light's already up, or sun rather, and I'm 25 minutes too late. That's what happens when you have to work. But look at this setup right here. The setup I got right here, guys. I look like the Beverly Hillbillies walking down with this thing, or riding with this thing. I got all my camouflage in here. And once I get it, loaded on myself, I'm gonna climb the steep hill over here. Go up there and get me a turkey. And this ridge up here is full of turkeys. Always has been every year. So hopefully this year is no different.
Alright, so here I'm just getting ready to tell you that I'm going to climb this hill, and I'm also explaining that my gun is unloaded, and obviously I'm showing you my face mask and stuff like that. Getting ready to tell you that it's kind of cool in the morning, but it's a good evening, a good morning rather, and getting ready to head up the hill. Alright, so here I finally made it all the way to the top, and I'm kind of just showing you, or actually telling you that I did hear a turkey walking, and over there where I'm pointing is kind of where I'm heading. It's kind of, it goes to a very like open area, but it comes through like a thicket first. Obviously I don't know exactly what I said, because as you see on that shadow on my face, the microphone for some reason decided not to actually record. But anyway, like I said, I'm actually going up there, and I'm going to be sitting up and hopefully going to get on a bird. Now, right behind me literally is some national forest, and I thought I was actually going to go on to it until I saw or heard the bird, and then I decided to go after him. Alright, so now you can see right here, obviously I've made it to a very good point now. Just beyond that point where you can see past that green tree is a very good spot. Now, anytime you see me from here on out, like I mentioned before, hold my gun, my barrel pointing to me, always remember that I did not have a single bullet in here whatsoever. Now, getting ready to make a yelp. Obviously, you won't be able to hear it due to the fact that obviously it did not record, and it's really a shame because I thought this morning especially my call sounded excellent. I did very, very easy calling. I didn't do any aggressive right then and there. I didn't hear anything. Everything was quiet, and it was just a good morning. And right where I'm at especially, as you can see all those mountains over there where the sun is, I can hear all the way over there, and all that is basically for me to hunt. This national forest on most side over there, and on the other side where my gun's actually facing, not the barrel but the butt, that's all private. So I'm pretty much landlocked, and it's just so full of so much different game, it's unbelievable. So I'm getting ready to head on out and go to the next spot. Alright, so here again I'm at the very next spot now, where I was in the previous where that green pine tree was I showed you, that is actually about 100 yards, and you can almost see the pine tree. Well, there's a lot of them, obviously, but the pine tree is just above there, and I've had excellent luck looking where the barrel's looking right now of a lot of different turkeys coming down that ridge. When I was standing there, I thought I heard something, but I wasn't so sure. So I decided to make a few calls. Now, obviously, you can't hear me, but I'm making a call. And right to the right of the screen that you're looking at, that's a road. That's the way I originally would come up and walk, but I came across the top of the ridge this go around. This part especially is where I have fooled a lot of birds. They've come up to me, and a lot of the time they see me. Most of the time they do not. And right here is where I'm telling you I hear something. Okay? And when I walk in the next clip is when I hear him gobble. And he sounded like, I mean, when he gobbled, right here is where I say it. You know, okay, he just gobbled. Now you see my face mask is on, so you know something's up. So, okay, so actually at this point right now in the video is when he has gobbled, and I thought he was. If you see where my barrel's facing, that is where he was gobbling when I first heard him. So I thought, okay, well, he's up there. You know, it's just a matter of time before he comes down. But you know, as I was sitting there, you'll see me spin around here in a few seconds. You know, he actually came from my right. Now, what I did is, if you can see the hen laying there, that's a breeder hen. Now, I've never used that one particularly. Usually, I use the little blow-up ones, and I think that right there sealed the deal. As you'll see when he comes in, he came in from my right, like I said, and this was a different turkey coming in. The first one that I heard was straight up where my barrel's pointed. And I was for sure there's a nice, beautiful ridge up there, and I was for sure he was going to come down there straight to that hen, because where he was gobbling up on top, all he had to do was just come just a little bit over, and he would have saw that breeder hen, you know, crouched down right there. Now, he gobbled one time after the breeder hen was down, and then I didn't hear anything else. Now, when you see me start to turn to the right, is when I realized that, wait a minute, something is coming to my right. And when I heard him walking right here, I was like, holy crap, you know, that sounds like, at first I thought it was a coyote, because he was tromping through the woods, tromping. And then I thought it was a bear with a cub, and I thought, oh, great. But then, when I heard him get a little closer, he never made a peep. You know, he would come up over the hill, which you'll see here in just a few minutes. I'm not going to speed anything up. I just want you to get the full effect like I did, you know. And you know, I was just waiting. I thought, you know, oh gosh, you know, my heart is thumping. You'll see eventually the gun barrel start to look. Probably it will shake. I mean, if I felt like it was shaking, you know, and may not have been, but at least in, you know I was breathing heavy, and I was like, oh gosh. And when the microphone was on, I thought, gosh, I was telling the microphone that, you know, oh my gosh, you know, my heart's pumping, you know, and adrenaline was just right there, and oh, it was so great feeling, you know, because 4 years I've been without killing a turkey. Now, I've called in numerous turkeys, like, especially last year, I called in over 4 or 5, and, you know, I could never seal the deal. They either busted me out or something, you know, and, okay, now I believe we're getting ready for the final showdown here. He is, like, getting really close, and if you watch the end of my barrel, you'll see if it's moving a little bit more. Now, I was pretty still as much as I could be. Okay, if you look right there, you can see him coming. He's just about in frame, and he's I'm getting ready, obviously, as you can tell. He is just about ready to take a dirt nap when he peeks over. I believe it was at that point when he actually saw the hen, and then, of course, I just took him out after that. It was pretty much a done deal after that. And here I'm telling you how I cannot believe and how thankful to God that I am that I was able to take this gobbler, you know, and I was trying to describe, you know, what I thought he was at first, you know, how big his beard was, you know, I was telling you that he's down, he wasn't moving anymore. I mean, he wasn't flopping like he is, but he wasn't flopping like most turkeys do, trying to, you know, do circles and try to get away. He pretty much was down for the count, and it was a done deal. Sealed the deal right there. Okay, so here I'm obviously standing right above him, and I'm just talking how those heavy shot just pretty much wiped him out. I mean, at that point I didn't know exactly how how much it and right there I'm telling you about how there was actually a turkey up there. That wasn't even the one that was gobbling, and he came from the right. So, and I thought he was a Jake. Obviously I knew he wasn't, but I thought he was at first. Thanking God right there. I always do. Anytime I kill anything, I always thank God, because those are His animals, and I am just fortunate. Just to call him in is great enough, but to harvest one is even better. I really enjoy, taking wild game.
So right where I was showing you, let me try to circle here. So right there where my orange is, as you can see, that's where I was sitting, and you can see my breeding hen. So the shot wasn't that big of a deal from here to there. Let me walk over here and show you. So he come over here and he saw that breeding hen, and he got ready, Jack. I mean, he was like, hell yeah. It's like 15 yards, I guess. So, not bad. That's where I was sitting right there. He would have never saw me. God, it's beautiful. Alright, so, like I said, didn't have a real big beard. We're going to go here and show you a second. And the other one was up there, and this place right here has always got turkeys in it, and I thought this year I'm definitely coming here. So, all right, let me get over here and show you. And the beard's probably 7 inches. Man, he's a little bigger than Jake. He's probably a first or second year bird, but let's go over and look at him.
All right, so here I'm getting ready to show you the turkey now. See, like I was saying, sometimes the stupid microphone would work, sometimes it would. This time it did not, so I had to go back to the voiceover. But I'm getting ready to just tell you, once again how thankful I am, and showing you the beard. And we'll show you the spurs, I believe, here in a few seconds. And yeah, and just telling you how thankful I am. I mean, here's the spurs right here. So I measured everything when I got home, and it was almost 8-inch beard, and the spurs were 3/4 of an inch. They were pretty good. I mean, he had some, growing to do, obviously, but and you see his head right there. After I, cut the breast out and everything, his neck, those heavy shots pretty much broke his neck into just smithereens. He was not moving another drop. He couldn't go nowhere else.
All right, guys, we are heading out. I took that microphone I had off because it seems like, for some reason, every time it records on there, and obviously you heard the voiceover, or you will be hearing the voiceover, and I may be doing a voiceover on this. I don't know yet, but I have a video Rode Micro Pro, I think is what it's called. The one for like GoPros and small stuff. And on this GoPro, I have the GoPro adapter, obviously, for the Hero 5, but it always has that click, 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 click. It never, I won't say never, but a lot of times it won't record audio, so either have to redo the video or whatever. So unfortunately, you didn't hear the shot. But you did see the turkey, and he didn't gobble. After he started coming in, he was silent. He came in like real quiet. Of course, I heard him walking. Actually, it was funny. When I heard him walking, he come in behind me. So I know that there was another one on top, which I was trying to tell you anyway, the video. And he come up in, and I thought, oh my gosh, is that a coyote? Because he came in super heavy-footed. Like, I know turkeys walk like humans do, loud. But the way he was walking, it sounded like he was like skipping to come up there to see me, because he wanted that hen so bad. And anyway, that one gobbler gobbled up on top. Of course, I guess I recorded, but the first time he gobbled, and it never had any volume. So what I may start doing is forgoing that microphone, using the microphone that's on the GoPro, and if it sounds like crap, it's just hunting, so it is what it is. But it's one less thing I'd have to carry. So anyway, we're gonna head down the motorcycle, try to get this unit on that motorcycle and get home. I got about 20-minute walk still, and then I got about a 20-minute ride on the motorcycle on the interstate with the turkey. That'll be interesting. So when I get down here, I'll finish my little video, and we'll go from there, guys. So it's a beautiful morning, guys. All I can say is, if you have a chance to ever get out and enjoy God's country, don't skip out. Even if you're not hunting, just go out and hike. I mean, life is too short not to enjoy the finer things. stay off your phone, stay off your computer, stay off your tablet, and just go out and enjoy with your family. Have a good time, guys. All right, let me get down this mountain because I'm getting ready to go down a steep ridge here, and we'll finish this vlog out. All right, so we're back at the motorcycle now, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the bird out and show you, and I'm gonna load him up and I gotta get out of here. So it's been an awesome day, guys. Love it. Obviously we'll put the weight and the spur length and the beard length at the end of the video because I'm not sure what it is right now. I don't have a tape measure with me, so let's go ahead and finish this video. So I'm gonna obviously put him down in a second, but he's definitely not a Jake. So there's his fan. There's his wings. I'm gonna guess he's got about a 7-inch beard. I'm loading up and getting out of here. So, like I say, guys, you know, get out and enjoy God's green earth. I mean, you know, it's here for you to enjoy. You know, you're not here long, so enjoy while you can. That's what I do every chance I get. Guys, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Happy hunting, guys. Be safe. God bless.